Welcome or welcome back. In today's Nogi Jiu-Jitsu commentary, we're going to help you get more triangle chokes, and you'll be able to defend more triangle chokes and finish more triangle chokes and overcome the most common escapes, because today I'm rolling with a blue belt. Here I am looking around, seeing if I can make eye contact with anybody. You can rewatch that part if you want to see the people who are ducking me. It's like you look around and they're like, oh, what? Is that a wall over there? All right, so I'm rolling with a blue belt. I know I'm wearing a blue rash guard, but I am in fact a purple belt. I was a sandbagging blue belt, so I have about 7 tatami blue rash guards, and tatami didn't have women's purple rash guards. Look at this grip. He's using this grip in order to set up some de la Riva hooks. So I am backstepping out of the hooks in order to prevent the de la Riva from happening. And I'm pointing out, you want to point out your knee. So this right knee here, I am pointing it outwards. That defends the de la Riva hooks. The best defense is preventing it from happening instead of it going to a full-on escape. So I'm weaving my hand under to clear the hook to get past the knee, and he grabs the Kimura and goes for a spin around, and the counter to that is the knee on belly that you see. I practice that a lot because my coach loves that Kimura grip. Now, top position, your primary focus is to keep their back to the ground and to prevent their near side hip from going in, or their knee from going in. So here I'm setting up a transition to go to a back crucifix, but look at this. It ends up being a transition into a triangle. So we set up, after this I'll go into everything in depth, so to explain it. So I'm setting up the top block here. He tries to posture up, so I control the head. And we finish. Now afterwards, his question was, did I circle the right way to escape? So he was basically wondering why he got triangled, and I'm going to explain, I'm going to break it down that way you understand, so that way you can finish more triangles. Because definitely with these tips, I'll link the video below that goes into depth with everything. Okay, so to set up a triangle, weave the bottom leg in over the shoulder. Do you see my left leg? So the leg that's nearest to the hip, weave it over their far side shoulder. When you're going for an arm bar, for example, or here I was transitioning to a back crucifix. Now get a top lock. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what side it's on. Pretend that their head and arm, you are capturing it inside your guard. So get a top lock. It doesn't matter the orientation, you can fix that later. I have lost the majority of triangles because 85% of the time I lose triangles because of them posturing up. In order to prevent the posture up, I put my hand on the back of his head, and once you control the back of the head, you know, like cattle, once you control the head, you control the animal. From here, I go for this sweep. My triangle how-to is always linked below, but this sweep right here is a sweep into mounted triangle. So because he defends against that sweep and goes the opposite way, that's what was able to set up the actual triangle. So if he would have kept on circling outward in the correct way, he would have ended up being swept. So that's why it felt to him, because I've been in that position too. Roger does this to me all the time. He's a brown belt. You go to escape, and that escape sets up a sweep. So it's like in any direction, there's answers for everything. And here I almost stepped on his, and I grabbed his shins in order to save any future potential for procreation. You know, you want to, and we'll stop the lineage right there. This is an excellent sweep. From here, I go into X guard, and then from X guard, I'm going into these open guard sweeps. The key to maintaining your open guard is to always have something against their hips while you're going for the sweep. All right, here he likes this wrist control, and he sits right down, and it looks like that was just he tried to go for a knee tap there. So he sits down, he tries to get in the hooks, but I know it's like, yes, it's good to control the grip, but the hooks are more important. And look at this sweep. Look, this is such a great sweep. If you are going with somebody who is heavier than you or can bench press you, it's important to keep your hips on the ground when you're on the top of side control, or else it will set you up for sweeps. Here I'm going for a corkscrew armbar, and the round is up. So that's one thing. It's like, if you learn, if you're a smaller person going up against a bigger person, there's less margin for error because of the weight differential. Or if they have the ability to bench press you, the technique really needs to be like perfect. And to be on the top of side control, I was so focused on circling around to beat that knee so that he couldn't regard that I put too much weight on his torso. And it's almost like loading up the lever to then go over. Like, it's important next time, like, I need to make sure my hips stay on the ground. And that's really good, you know, advice for you as well, if you want to, you know, if you want to stay on top. Yeah, that was really interesting. That was a very good roll, very good sweep.
About 8, 38, 9, 9, 10, Mac 10, the shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357s. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot spots. That's how I got the weed spot. I shot Dread in the head, took the bread and the lamb spread. Little Gotti got the shotty to your body, so don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I tote guns, I make number runs, I give MCs the runs tripping. When I throw my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the DECA. My slow flows remarkable. Peace to Mateo. Now we smoke like 20 miles down the Scipio. That's crazy blunts, mad elves. My voice is outside of the club. Anything I will pour. Of creation, we the generation. Tell me why. Try to break tribulation. Alright. Movement of your people. Oh yeah. I was in the corner with the fire screaming door. Never sold a bag that looked like I'm not even sold. This can make him feel the way that Tommy killed me.
coming off the bench, while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Here goes some haterade, get your thirst quenched. Style doing them in this Burberry trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. I pull up in that $250,000 off the lot. Oh, now she trying to be friends like I forgot. Show off my diamonds like I'm signed by the rock. Ain't pushing out his baby's telly by the rock. Hey yo, I been on, shoe been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I been storm, X-Men been formed. He keep on dialing Nicki like the prince on. I been on, shoe been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Hey yo, I been off, Laura been Croft, play say Chang Lee, drop the bins off. Oh, I get it.
So say good night to the bad guy. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
I went and copped the chopsticks, put it in my bun just to pop it. I'm always in the top beats basket. How many of them could've did it with finesse? Now everybody like she really is the best. You played checkers, couldn't beat me playing chess. Now I'm about to turn around and beat my chest. Just King Kong, yes, this King Kong. Just King Kong, this is King Kong. Chinese ink on, Siamese links on. Call me 2 Chainz, name go ding dong. Just King Kong, yes, I'm King Kong. This is King Kong, yes, Miss King Kong. In my kingdom, with my Tim's on. How many championships? What? 6 rings on. They need rappers like me. They need rappers like me. So they can get on their keyboards and make me the bad guy, Chung Lee. Hey yo, I been on, you been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I been storm, X-Men been formed. He keep on dialing Nicki like the prince on. I been on, you been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Hey yo, I been off, Laura been Croft, play say Chang Lee, drop the bins off.
So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again.
King Kong, yes, I'm King Kong. This is King Kong, yes, Miss King Kong. In my kingdom, with my Tim's on. How many championships? What? 6 rings on. They need rappers like me.
Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. You're getting better every day. I'm gonna go roll. I'm excited. All right, until next time, bye.
How many of them could've did it with finesse? Now everybody like she really is the best. You played checkers, couldn't beat me playing chess. Now I'm about to turn around and beat my chest. Just King Kong, yes, this King Kong. Just King Kong, this is King Kong. Chinese ink on, Siamese links on. Call me 2 Chainz, name go ding dong. Just King Kong.